What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 is back, and we've got more Hitman. It has been a month or so since we've done a Hitman video, but this I'm particularly proud of. This is an elusive target that I never got a chance to do because I was away at E3 2017, so this was the one that I missed out on. And thanks to all you guys out there for motivating me to continue and to do this now finally. So what we're going to be doing is trying to go for suit only on this elusive target number 4. It's a little challenging, and hopefully I'll be able to guide you through on how to do that. Again, thank you guys for motivating me out there to, you know, continue to do this and to do something that I never actually got a chance to do. So enjoy the cinema.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is multi-platinum media sensation Jonathan Smythe. He is the subject of an international manhunt following his involvement in a multiple homicide 3 years ago. He fled prosecution but continues to release records and maintains an extensive financial empire that has only been bolstered by the controversy. We have learned that he will be hosting a private party somewhere in the palace grounds. This is the first opportunity to engage in over 3 years, so we must act immediately. Locating this party and bypassing security to reach the target will be your primary challenge. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Alright, planning stage-wise, we want to get out both poison. You don't want to use the emetic poison, obviously, as that'll make them go to the bathroom. Of course, that's another way. Make them go to the bathroom, take a crap, and all that great stuff. But go for the lethal, because these are the two options that you're going to want to go for. And we're also going to come in with 47's signature suit, as I feel that it's appropriate with the gloves as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and of course, it's go time.
Good afternoon, 47. Welcome to Paris. The target arrived by limousine an hour ago and is somewhere on the palace grounds. Good hunting.
Alright, so this one we're going to immediately now, there is a time constraint.
Sir, welcome to
well, should I say a lack thereof. So you don't have to be as quick as I am, but you do want to make sure that you are at the location we're going to end up being as quickly as possible so that you have enough time to look at the surroundings, because it is going to be a specific point when you actually have to do what we're going to do. So getting down here, we're going to be heading up to the second floor, and we're going to be grabbing the fireworks. Without the fireworks, you're not going to be able to do this suit only. If you don't want to go that route, I would guess you could probably go in maybe with a waiter's disguise, because what we're going to end up doing is a poison kill. Now, there's 2 different poison kills that you can do. Like I said, you can either do the regular one where you actually put it in their drink, or you can do the other one where you actually put it in their back. But you have to do it obviously when no one's looking, and so if one thing doesn't go right, then you can use the other method. So I'm trying to give you 2 ways to do this. One is a backup, and one is the way that I recommend. The way that I recommend is using the vial of putting it in his drink. Now, the trick about it is he only drinks once. Now, it took me a while to figure this out because I kept going through this and seeing, hey, why is he only drinking 1 time? Well, it ends up that once you get past a certain point, the game scripts itself for him to go and take a drink. So if you don't make it to that point, he won't take a drink yet. So if you can manipulate the system like that, then you're going to be able to complete this with that method. Otherwise, the other method you're going to use is to do the syringe in the back, and all you have to do is wait for him to be in the back area of where the drink is, and just wait for the timing wise for the people not to be in the area, not looking in your direction. You can do it that way as well. But this method, I think, is a really cool method as well. So just pretty much do exactly what you've seen me do. I don't need to explain any of this. It's pretty straightforward. You should never get caught doing any of this as you're walking through. Just keep continually going in the way that I am. The guard will always be behind us there if you've been doing it in the same amount of time. But once we get to the next section, that's where things are going to start changing, and you really got to pay attention to the movements of the people themselves. If you're looking for a fast speedrun strat, hey, go with the common method that everyone on YouTube uses, which is always the fire extinguisher. But I don't like to do that because I don't feel Hitman would do the fire extinguisher method all the time. So as you can see, we can get to this point very easily. Do not move forward. If you get to the point of where that little, I don't know what you want to call it, if you go up to where the tree are just in front of us right there that are on top of this little thing, it will script the target to go and take a drink. We do not want that to happen. because he only takes one drink. And right now, if you pay attention, I've kind of zoomed in a little bit. You can see where there is a woman in a green dress, kind of right above 47's head to the right. They are at the table that we need to be at, but you don't want anybody at that table when we're going to do the poison. You want people to be away from the table. So what I have found, and I looked at this a few different times, and it seems to me that it's always the same pattern as long as you have done everything in the manner that I have done, which means you will always be able to achieve this without any failure if you do it the way that I do it. So what we are looking for is one specific person. That is the waiter. Now you'll see the waiter right now. He is at the back of that specific table. I know it might be hard to see, but he is there. He is going to move. So once you see him move, he's moving right now, the waiter is moving, you have to wait one more time. So he does it twice in this complete kind of run through of everybody moving their cycles. So once he comes back the second time, immediately when he moves past the point of where he would be able to see 47 do the poison in the drink, that is when you want to do it. Another note is if you look directly behind the guard you're seeing in front of us, there is a girl that is in a dark green with white hair. She's also another sign that you can look for. She is going to be in that exact spot she was just in. But you need to make sure that you do the firework before she moves up slightly, because if we were to do it now, say, she would see us, because there's no way of getting around that just because of her positioning. You don't want that to be the case. So the girl in the long, dark green dress is another kind of tail you want to look out for. You want to make sure that she is back. She does 3 positions. This position, she goes back to the one that we want her to be at, and then she does another one that's just a little bit ahead of where this position right here is. And so again, the waiter is already where we need him to be. So you'll see as soon as he moves up, make sure the girl in the dark green is still in the same location, and it's just about to happen. So as you can see, she's still in that location. Waiter is just about to move, and like I said, it might be a little hard for you guys to see. Now, as you can see, she's still in that position. Waiter is far enough up ahead, and everyone is away from the table. Now, here you need to wait until you see the waiter start putting his hand up. As soon as you see him start putting his hand up, his vision is away from where the point is. You should be able to do this every single time. I did this about 3 times, making sure that this was a surefire way for you all to be able to get this, because it's not easy. And I tried different things. I tried, different areas of people being in different places, but they always saw me. So obviously that's not going to work. So again, the key point that I want you to take note is the waiter. As soon as the second time the waiter is moving past the point of where his eyes would be able to see 47 put the poison in the glass, that is when you want to do it. And also make sure the girl in the dark green dress is not moved forward, because if you wait too long, she starts to move forward, because it's kind of like a delayed action. So 47 takes the time to animate the action itself, which will take another 2 seconds, and then once it goes off, that's another like 2 seconds for people to stop and then move in a different direction, look in a different direction. So you got to take that into account. So she still needs to be where she is, and he needs to be just above of where he's going to be able to see, and all should go smoothly. Now, after this point, go ahead and get here, because we're just going to be waiting. We already know that the target is dead, but you don't want to go to the helicopter yet, because he's not dead. Once these guys start moving, that means everyone else around the map is back to their normal patterns, and the target himself right now, because we moved up right at the point we hit the fireworks, meaning that it triggered him right before the fireworks to start heading for the drink, except the fireworks stopped him, and now, since the fireworks are over, he's going back to taking the drink. So we don't have to wait there for him to move that way. And as you can see, he is dead. So at this point, you just need to wait for these guys to move up. Maybe, I don't know, possibly you could take the risk of being already in that position, waiting by the door as soon as you do it, but I would not take that risk, because you don't know if those guys would see you from their peripheral vision. Now, there is a guard to the left here. You can barely see him, but you're far enough away to where you really don't have to worry about him. So slowly make your way up here, and you should be good to go. And as I always say, or used to say, like a glove. This took me a little bit of time to figure out. I know a lot of you guys want the live streams on these back, but definitely when Season 2 comes out for Hitman, I will bring back the live streams on all these kind of things. For those of you that have been wanting to see it, you're going to see a lot more live streams coming up in the near future. It's just a part of the awesome news we have coming up. So, again, hopefully this is going to be able to help you guys complete this if you never had a chance to complete it before, you know, when the first time it came around, or if you want to complete it again, this is maybe something a little bit different. Again, the other method is to do the same thing except use the poison syringe on him if you went too far up ahead. Again, that works as well. Just wait till everything is out of the way. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.